can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. Off we go from South Florida. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. And they're on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trip pass cut by Henry, the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll run a draw now with Stevenson. He'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try it now with Henderson. Still going. And he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Devon Achane. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Achane. Inside the 25. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And with all this talk about ball security, I the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Patriots 44-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And this is caught on the sideline here at the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. On play action, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New England.
On the run, and this is Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's May again. They'll try and set up the tight end screen.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. May to the air once more. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
The motion man here is Bourne. On the ground, Gibson.
Antonio Gibson, ball carrier. Tackled in at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. Throw on the run is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. He remained a passer, he found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Gibson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. Here's a check down, Gibson out of the backfield. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Digs on the reception. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Stevenson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
He gets it to go. And the Dolphins are back within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New England. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
This one complete to Bourne. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Third down, 3 to go. Off the play fake, it's May. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A run here with Stevenson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. May gonna look to throw. Oh, the lineman out in front, ready to block, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
2 and out on 1st down. That is hard. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders off the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Patriots taking their first and 10 at their
To throw on first down is May. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
All right, come on.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down. Pearson gives to Achane, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down and 9. Now Tua. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. On the return is Jones. When you catch it that deep, but boy, did he turn the risk into a reward with the long punt return for touchdown.
Well, Mike, you mentioned it. I think that decision to not only field that punt, but attempt to return it caused the entire sideline to hold their breath. But when he found that crease and he got into the open field, I think that concern turned to joy, and they started chasing him down the sideline, and he was able to take it all the way in for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first and 10, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. Buckley, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up. Throwing is Tua. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Miami.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry, he gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off play action, it's Tua. Headed left, buying time. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration waiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Off the play fake, here's May. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And it's going to be third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On third and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On the return, it's Hill. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Fake the head. Now, Tua. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
May to throw on second down. They're trying to set up the screen to Stevenson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
That is hot. What a throw. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales down for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A play fake. Now two to throw. The toss left side caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Waddle's first catch. Good for a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space. They are a handful to track down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. They'll go play action with May. Off he goes. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waller. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
44, ready. 19, attack.
First down throw for Tua. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Again, it's Tua. And on third down, the ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, remember, all scoring plays are reviewed tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins.
Tua to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jason Sanders is kicking off for
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And nice work there, going to a slide, and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. 3rd and short, and here is May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's across midfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well run with Achane.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. So we're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A big one here in the fourth quarter to gain a 43 yards. They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooting off 7 yards on that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Bailoa. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Tua now on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Here we go. 1st and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Good save. Go ahead.
They'll run with Achen. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play.
That's Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage.
Patriots 37. Jason
So
Sanders.
the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. The field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Zombie Nation.